Morning, my people. It's another edition of Headlines Review. How na dey this morning? How weather condition dey for our side? Because my side, if I say hit day where like I dey sweat, they see am. Morning to you. Welcome to ABN Radio and Television. My name na Just Gifted, and you dey with us on top the show Headlines Review, where we review the headlines with the top our charts this morning. Yes, so a few moments from now we'll go dive into the headlines we'll get this morning. So if you want to be part of this, you must have to call now 081 090 55550. If you want to be part of this conversation this morning, the number to call is 081 090 55550. Alright, yeah, so as I talk, if you just join us, my name is Just Gifted, and you're on top of our show, Headlines Reviews, on top ABN Radio and Television. And what we'll get for you this morning are the headlines with the top our charts this morning for the nation. So firstly, we'll go dive into the first headline we'll get this morning. The first one talks, say, FG removes universities and polytechnics from IPPIS. That one are the first headlines we'll get for now this morning. Now, federal government, the talk say they will remove universities and polytechnics from IPPIS. Alright, and that one we'll get for you this morning. I say, as political tension brews, Fubara greets Wike at 56. Wike they celebrating 56 birthday. So now Fubara they greet him on top in bed the matter as tension the rise for that side. Another one we'll get this morning. I say Lalong to quit Tinubu's cabinet in the set to join Senate after sack of PDP lawmakers. That one are the third headlines we'll get for you this morning. I say Lalong won't quit Tinubu cabinet. He won't carry himself come up for Tinubu cabinet. So he's set to join Senate after sack of PDP lawmakers. That one are one of the headlines we'll get for you this morning. Inside the Rivers matter, Assembly Speaker don't declare, say, seat of defected PDP lawmakers go dey vacant. That one inside Rivers State. The Assembly Speaker don't come declare, talk, say, seat of defected PDP lawmakers. Alright, and now say, Tinubu don't swear in Adamu Ola Okpa as new ICPC FCSC chairman. Now that one they happened this with the year and this morning say Tinubu don't swear in Adamu and Ola Okpa as new ICPC and FCSC chairman. And now we'll get this morning and say Pope Francis don't talk, say he don't choose where they go bury him inside Rome when he die. That one they come from Pope Francis. He don't talk, say he don't make the bury him for the Vatican. He don't choose the tomb where they go bury and put and the tomb there inside Rome. That one will go into the details of this the newsletter. Then we'll know why in talk so and the reason and where. All right. Concerning the demolition where they happen for inside River State, River government don't begin demolition of Assembly Complex. That one for inside River State. Alright, Gombe lawmakers don't pass 208 billion naira to 2024 budgets. That one happened inside Gombe State. Gombe lawmakers don't pass 208 billion naira budgets. Ogun State to engage CDAS in fight against drug abuse. That one happened inside Ogun State. Drug abuse. That one inside Ogun State. That one they happen. Alright, Donald Dusk for that one they happen for inside foreign news. Donald Dusk done they sworn in as Poland's new prime president. So the new prime president for Poland, in name now Donald Dusk, and they just swear the guy inside office. Alright, EFCC don't declare ex-power minister Agunloye wanted. Only gonna wait to do. EFCC don't find the man. So we will know why and the reason why they find the guy. Inside the details after a short while from now. Okay, still inside the demolition when it happened for inside Rivers State. Netizens don't react to Rivers State House of Assembly demolition. Some people they talk against why did they demolish the House of Assembly for inside Rivers State. That one we go into with him. Netizens they talk about the demolitions of the House of Assembly. So stay tuned. For the world of football, Tebas Donde re-elected as president of La Liga. That one after when I already watch football, that one I say inside La Liga, Tebas Donde re-elected as president. In the president before then, he Donde re-elected as president of La Liga. Government on key one kidnap 7 for on top Lagos Ibadan Express Highway. That one they happen for along Lagos to Ibadan Highway. Government on key one. Then they kidnapped like 7 people for that Lagos Ibadan Express Highway. 1 billion naira for trip. That one, Senate, the Slam Trade Minister, and talk say 1 million naira for trip. Like which kind of trip that way they spend 1 million naira? 1 billion naira, sorry, 1 billion naira for trip. Now I send the advice trade minister say stay in your office. Stay in your office than spend 1 billion naira for trip. That one day inside one of the headlines we'll get from this morning. Alright, Governor Oti don launch 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem on Thursday. That one they happened today for inside Abia State. Governor Oti don launch 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem. For this, that one they happened today for inside Abia State. Alright, you remember the issue where they happened for inside Abia State, the Aba Fashion Week. They happened some few days ago. So Umu Aba Connect don't raise millions of naira to support education of that boy where they parade on top their grants. So Umu Aba Connect don't raise millions of naira to support the education of the Aba parade boy. So we will go on a short break. When we come back, we will take the details where they happen for the headlines this morning. So stay tuned as we go on the break.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium. Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Morning, my name is Just Gifted and you're on top our live program Headlines Review on top ABN Radio and Television. And I'll talk say if you want to be part of this conversation this morning, the number to call is 081-090-55550. If you want to be part of the show this morning, the number to call is 081 rather 090-55550. And make sure say when you call us, make sure say your comments stay constructive. You can not break the rules of our stuff this morning. So very soon we'll go enter inside the details of the news as I promised on this morning. So the very first one we'll get from this morning, I say federal government removes university polytechnics from IPPIS. That one, federal government make that one happen. So they said the federal universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education have been taken off from the integrated personal payment system, the one we didn't know as IPPIS. So the approval for the exemption was given by the Federal Executive Council at its meeting on Wednesday at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. So the Minister of Education, we name now Professor Tahi Mama, don't disclose say the State House correspondence alongside other ministers on the outcome of the FEEC meeting. It talks say this takes immediate effect. And according to him, the FEC also don't observe, say, the vice chancellors of universities didn't need to abandon their work to come to Abuja to process the salaries of their personnel. So that one are the first details of the headlines we'll get now for this morning. So very soon we'll go dive into the second details of the headlines we'll get this morning on Top ABN Radio and Television. This morning, and the second details of the news we'll get this for this now. This morning, I say Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State don't celebrate predecessor Wayne Nyesom Wike on his 56th birthday. For his Twitter handle on Wednesday, Fubara don't share a flyer featuring Wike in a traditional attire. In post picture where Wike wear traditional attire. Then the flyer reads, "I congratulate my Oga, that's His Excellency Chief Dr. Barrister Nyesom Ezenwe Wike, CONGSSRS, life bencher, immediate past governor of Rivers State and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, on his 56th birthday today." He also reads, say, "Your Excellency, my dear wife and I, and the good people of Rivers State, join your family and friends to felicitate on this day. We sincerely pray for your new age, brings you joy and good health." And this is becoming amid a valid feud between Fubara and Wike. You remember, say, some while ago, we get some arguments between Fubara and Wike. But amidst the argument, since he come as icon, which wish Wike on his 56th birthday. That one are one of the headlines we'll get on for this morning on Top ABN Radio and Television. Right, the governor of Abia State, we named Dr. Alex Oti, on Thursday, which is today, December 14th, go launch the 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem. So the event could take place for Michael Okpara Auditorium for U inside Umaya at the time at 11 a.m. That is just about an hour plus from now. And then Professor Kenneth Kalu, the secretary of to the state governor, don't talk for his statement. And invite the following people come to the show where they happen this morning for inside Umaya. Right, and I won't get for now this morning. I say, bearing any last minute change, the Minister of Labour and Employment, we name now retired Honorable Simon Lalong, he will soon resign in appointment as a minister to go to the Senate. When I remember, see on 7th of November, the Court of Appeal waiting for inside Abuja don't affirm the judgment of the tribunal that recently sacked the elected members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for inside Plateau State. And Lalong was declared the winner of Plateau's South Senatorial election that held in February 25th, 2023. The minister a fortnight ago in talk say the certificate of return with the issue by the Independent National Election Commission, where we know as INEC, after the appeal court judgment. So some other sources don't close to the minister. They talk say the immediate former governor of Plateau State and Director General of the Tinubu Presidential Council, in until Vanguard talk say they go soon resign, come out, go enter Senate. All right. Tinubu don't swear in Adamu Olaokpa as new ICPC and FCSC chairman. President Tinubu swear in these people of the Independent Corruption Practices and Other Related Offences Commissions, where we know as ICPC. So the ceremony we go take was performed in the council chambers of the State House, just ahead of the Federal Executive Council. Also saw the swearing in of the chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission (FCSC), Professor Tunji Olaokpa, and 11 other members of the commissions. So, according to a citation where they read by Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngalale, the new ICPC chairman served as the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Jigawa State between 2019 and 2023. So, the new chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission, Professor Olaokpa from Oyo State, in an academic and former permanent secretary who has had his stint both at the university and served as permanent secretary across 5 ministries. That one and the one where they happen for the headline this morning. That said, Tinubu don't swear in Adamu and Olaokpa as new ICPC and FCSC chairman. Alright, if you just join us, my name is Just Gifted and I'm with the anchor your headline review this morning on top ABN Radio and Television. I remember saying if you're part of this conversation this morning, if you don't hear what you like and you want to be part of the conversation, you want to contribute for the headlines where you don't hear this morning, the number to call now 08109055550. That one and the number to call to join us for this conversation this morning. The number again, I will call them now 08109055550. That one and the number to call to join us for this conversation this morning on top ABN Radio Headlines Review for ABN Radio and Television. Alright, so another one we'll get this morning for our headlines review now. Say Pope Francis, he don't choose and say me the bury him inside St. Peter's Basilica alongside his immediate predecessors, but with a Basilia in Rome. He don't review this one for one interview where they happened on Wednesday. Intok say the place is already prepared. He don't prepare where he go die, put already where they go bury him. Intok say the place is already prepared, and I want to be buried in Santa Maria Maguire, the pontiff who turns 87 this weekend. So Pope Francis they turn 87 this weekend. He don't tell Mexican broadcaster Televista N Plus streaming service. Intok say. In the same interview, Intok say he plans to visit Belgium in 2024 and also hope to visit his native Argentina and Polynesia. So Francis' decision means he would become the first pope to be buried outside the Vatican for more than 100 years. Like for 100 years, they bury all the pope inside Vatican, but Pope Francis don't come talk say he don't want me to bury him inside Vatican. He want me to bury him inside Rome alongside his predecessor. So that one of the headlines we'll get for now this morning on top ABN Radio and Television. We'll dive into the details of the other headlines we'll get for now this morning. So just stay glued to your TV screens and your radio sets. Alright, inside the world of football, the president of La Liga, when he named Javier Tebas, he don't be re-elected as in his position as the head of Spanish football's 2 top divisions, the Liga said on Tuesday. So Tebas, in weighing age now 61, don't already resign for November in order to seek a 4th term and was the only candidate. So he assumed the presidency of La Liga for the first time in April 2013. And he was re-elected again in 2016 and 2019. So the Electoral Commission of the National Professional Football League, La Liga, don't agree and say the definite proclamation of Mr. Javier Tebas Medrano as president of the National Professional Football League for a period of 4 years. So La Liga said in a statement, that one. So Tebas will be the former club president of Oscar. They credited with reforming Spanish football's TV rights, beginning by decentralizing a system which previously relied on clubs negotiating individually. So also butted heads with the president of Real Madrid and Barcelona over the support for a proposed European Super League. That one inside the world of football. Tebas will be the president of La Liga. Don't they re-elected again as president of La Liga. All right, again this morning, the Ogun State government don't assure the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency of its support to curb drug abuse through the effective engagement of community development associations. So that one, the Commissioner for Community Development Cooperative, where he named Balogun Ademola, he don't give assurance for Tuesday White Plane host to NDLEA officials, Ogun State, led by the command of narcotics CN Ibiba Odili, in his office at Okemosa, Abeokuta, the state capital. Ademola don't talk say the Cooperative Traders and Artisans Association will also be involved. He talk say the intensive sensitization will be needed across the nooks and crannies of the state. Assure talk say the ministry would deploy all within its reach to rid the state of drug abuse inside Ogun State. That one at the Community Development Association don't talk say they go play a vital role alongside the NDLEA to curb the rising drugs abuse where they happen for inside Ogun State. They don't talk say they go support the NDLEA to fight against drug abuse in the state. Regarding the demolition that happened for inside River State, River government don't talk say the demolition of the House of Assembly complex, then the reason are to give way for its rebuilding following the recent fire that gutted parts of the building. Some while ago, some days ago, fire being got the complex for inside River State government. That's the River State this thing House of Assembly complex. Fire been burnt some parts, so they don't talk say now the reason why they demolish the building in order to rebuild the this thing. So for the other headlines where I read, I talk say some netizens don't comment on the issue of the demolition when they happen. So a minute from now we're going to be reading the details of that this thing. So we will go on a short break now, and when we come back we go read in the details. We'll get for now.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium. Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
All right. If you just joined us this morning, my name is Just Gifted, and we're there on top our show Headlines Review for On Top ABN Radio and Television, and I'm be your host today for On Top the Headlines Review. So if you want to be part of this conversation this morning, the numbers to call is 081 090 55550, 081 090 5550. That one and the number to green us on top for inside this show today if you want to be part of this conversation this morning. So as we don't read the headlines review for the issue of the demolitions where they happened for inside River State, and so we don't come now with the waiting netizens they talk about waiting they happened for the show this morning. So that one now regarding the demolition where they happen for the National House of Assembly, River State chapter. So the River State House of Assembly is currently under demolition on Wednesday. That was yesterday, as at about 10 bulldozers don't drive inside the premises of the House of Assembly complex. So reports brought that the functional speaker Edison Ehi don't lead other lawmakers loyal to the state governor Siminalai Fubara to hold a sitting early on Wednesday before the demolition began. So he did get that say earlier Ehi during the session don't talk say the complex was due for repairs following the explosion that rocked the building on October 30, 2023, saying the governor would provide an alternative place for them to sit in the meantime. So, however, some users of social media don't talk, for inside the Twitter, this thing, don't begin to react to the news. And so we'll go read a few of the reactions we get this morning. So one of the Twitter when you name na Rufi Diary Fire, don't retweet say Wiki and Fubara watch is now 2/2. Now that they can't score between Wiki and Fubara. Say Wiki and Fubara watch now 2/2. So another user way in him na IU/Wakili don't talk say Governor Sim Fubara don't order the demolition of the River State House of Assembly. Now this is madness. That one are one of the users of the X app 9 they talk. So another one talk say, like I said earlier, I am happy. I'm not in support of Governor Fubara or Wike. Both of them are birds of the same feathers. But you see, any fight against Wike is a good fight. That's all. About these people don't get chill at all. That one they come for one of the users of the X app. You know, talk say they in support they in support of the new governor where he named Fubara or Wike. But you know talk say any fight against Wike is a good fight. These people are really confused people. They in support of either of them, but if I say the hatred we get for Wike, they really in high esteem when talk say any fight against Wike is a good fight. That's all. So reacting to the demolition news, another user of the X app we named as Sodiq Tade, it alright say I remember when we still the drag for TL say make Sim Fubara never fold and boys they doubt us. Limau. It's a food for where the Sim dictionary. This one they in support of Sim Fubara. In talk say, you remember when we see the drag for timeline, say make Sim Fubara never fold and boys they doubt us. So food for where is say Sim no fold the fold language no day for inside Sim dictionary. So another user don't talk say the River State type of politics is something else. He say Governor Fubara to demolition River State House of Assembly this morning. I been a play in the plane while they happen inside River State this time around as the demolition of the House of Assembly complex they go on. So that one of the details we'll get for now this morning. We'll go dive into the other details we will get for Una this morning. So stay put. Just to join us, you're on top our live program for Headlines Review on top ABN Radio and Television. And if you want to be part of this conversation this morning, number to call on 08109055550, 08109055550. That one are the number to call to join us on top Headlines Review on top ABN Radio and Television. for inside Gombe, House of Assembly don't pass the state's 2024 budget estimate of 208 billion naira. That one happened inside Gombe State House of Assembly don't pass the state's 2024 budget estimate weighing at 208 billion naira. 208.64 billion naira. So report on guests to us say the budget reflects an increase of 300 million as against the 207.750 billion naira earlier submitted by the state governor when in name Alhaji Muhammadu Yahaya. So inside one statement where they signed by the chief information officer of the house, Mr. Umaru Ma'ij, on Wednesday don't contain the breakdown of the budget estimate. The speaker of the house, Abubakar Lagurewo, has quoted in a statement, don't thank the lawmakers for their support, cooperation, and the manner where they took approach the bill where they handle. So presenting the report of its committee, the chairman appropriation committee, Alhaji Aliyu Manu, don't represent Gombe. He don't talk say the committee observed that most of the ministries, departments, and agencies' budget officers were not conversant with the budget provisions, which is guided by medium-term expenditure framework. So according to waiting talk say, therefore, we recommend that the henceforth budget office should transmit executive council's approved budget to ministers, and as well as considered approved 208.64 billion naira as total budget size of Gombe State. The statement part. All right. When welcome back. So, inside the details of the headlines, we'll get again this morning. I say the former Minister of Aviation, when named Dr. Olu Agunloye, has been declared wanted by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. What's he do this time around again? The EFCC done they fine the former Minister of Aviation, when named Dr. Agunloye Olu. So, the minister we come from Akoko North local government of area of Ondo State, don't they declared wanted by the anti-graft agency after an alleged case of corruption and forgery. So reports don't come to us say EFCC in September quizzed Agunloye over an alleged $6 billion $6 billion build, operate and transfer contracts. So the commission on Wednesday don't disclose say for their website talk say they notify the public say that they find and the man. For information where they share online, the EFCC say image was displayed. The EFCC message read, anybody with the useful information as to its whereabouts should please contact the commission or in its Benin, Kaduna, Ibadan, Sokoto and Maduguri, Madi, Ilorin, Enugu, Kano, Lagos and Gobe, Uyo, Port Harcourt and Abuja offices, or contact 081 93322644 or email them. So that one are the one way EFCC post on top their website a few days back say that they find Mr. Olu on top one corruption case where they happen. as we read earlier for our headlines, and talk say some gunmen don't did where they dress as military personnel don't kidnap 7 persons along the Fidiwo axis of the Lagos Ibadan Expressway on Monday, just as one person was shot dead while escaping the attack. What did they happen? We don't enter December 9 problems going to enter. They say for the Lagos Ibadan Expressway on Monday, some gunmen go dress as military personnel. Like you enter road, go they behave like saying a soldier you be, and you know say if you don't wear this uniform like this and you can't carry gun safe, we don't get you, so we don't even know whether this one's not real soldiers or not. So they want these guys as military men, carry gun, go kidnap 7 people, and as they kidnap one of them, try to escape, then they shoot and dead. That one they happen for along Lagos Ibadan Expressway. So one of the source where no one may name they identified. Intel our reporters say the vehicle conveying the victims was accosted by the armed men who fired sporadically, then abducted 7 passengers and escaped with the kidnapped victims into the bush along the expressway. God go protect we our family for this December day. Person they travel only gonna where they go. Now some armed forces, some gunmen with dress as military men gonna go abduct them, carry them, enter inside bush. So one of our correspondents don't gather talk say a female passenger in another vehicle who witnessed the attack and attempted to flee was shot by the armed men. I got airport for this country. She they go on her own for inside a vehicle, but she experienced what happened for the other attack where they attack the other vehicle. So she try, she escape now. Now they fire her gun, shoot her dead. So another source said, I got the report of a kidnapping incident that occurred along the Lagos Ibadan Expressway on Monday. Alleged that the kidnappers were dressed in military uniforms and they accosted a vehicle, kidnapped some of the occupants and shot 1 person dead. I cannot ascertain the number of persons kidnapped yet. That one another person they talk, but they're sure of the number of the persons where they kidnapped. So the Ogun State Police Public Relation Officer, we name now Omolola Odutola, SP Omolola Odutola don't confirm the attack to one of our correspondents via WhatsApp chat on Tuesday. In stress, say the police go begin manhunt for the suspected kidnappers. So our NS pray and I say may they catch these kidnappers and may they rescue the people where they kidnap. Senate don't frown for the alleged allocation of 1 billion naira for a foreign trip to Geneva, Switzerland by the Ministry of Trade and Investment. Now, wow, things they happen for this country. So the Senate Committee on Trade and Industry don't give condemnation on Tuesday when Doris Uzoka, where be the minister, come before its defense on the 24th budget of the ministry. Speaking during this season, Senator Adams Oshomole, APC Edo North, don't talk, say, according to waiting talk, and say, I see that you have intent to travel to Geneva next year and you have budgeted over 1 billion naira for that. 1 billion naira for travel. Be like they won't travel, go heaven, then come back again, then travel, go back. Because 1 billion naira for this kind of time, for on to say you want travel, go Switzerland, Geneva, that one that's a really huge amount of money. So that one Senate 9 they condemn the Ministry of Trade and Investment. Talk say that money they too much. Say they sit down for house. We did they find good the Switzerland stuff. Say they for house. So we can't keep going on with over bloated terms on foreign trips. Use the experts we have in your offices in the country to save costs. They're really happy with this development. Talk say may they stay house, may they avoid all the travel where they spend 1 billion naira. that one of the last videos of the headlines. This morning on top ABN Radio and Television headlines review. So we'll take a recap of the headlines, then we'll close the show on top headlines review this morning for ABN Radio and Television. So the first one we get now say federal government removes universities and polytechnics from IDBIS. The other one I say as political tension grows, Fubara greets Wiki at 56. Lalong to quit Tinubu's cabinet. They set to join Senate after sack of PDP lawmakers. For inside Rivers State, Assembly Speaker don't declare seat of defected PDP lawmakers vacant. Tinubu don't swear in Adamu and Olaokba as new ICPC and FCSC chairman. Pope Francis don't talk say he don't choose in tomb for inside Rome. He don't talk say where they go bury and put now inside Rome and not for inside Vatican. Rivers State government don't begin demolition of House of Assembly complex for inside Rivers State. Gombe lawmakers don't pass 208 billion naira 2024 budget. Ogun State to engage CDS in fight against drug abuse. Donald Tusk done this sworn in as Poland's new prime minister. EFCC don't declare ex-power minister Agunloye wanted. So netizens don't react for the demolition where they happened for inside River State House of Assembly. Tebas don't be re-elected as president of the La Liga. Gunmen on key 1, kidnap 7 on top Lagos Ibadan highway. $1 million for trip. Stay in your office. That one has Senate 9 Islam Trade Minister. Governor Oti don launched 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem today. Aba Connect don't raise millions of naira to support education of Aba Parade Boy. So that one are the last headlines we will get for now this morning on top headlines review for on top ABN Radio and Television. Make sure you join us for the next edition of Headlines Review. My name still remains Just Gifted. Make sure you do have a lovely day ahead.